Hello everyone, I am Akash Bhattacharya and I am from the customs team of ASC Group. And today we'll be discussing a little bit or having a brief conversation about the Authorized Economic Operator Program. Now, the first thing is, what is the Authorized Economic Operator Program? Well, it is a voluntary program that has been established by the Honorable Government of India, which allows importers, exporters, various warehouse operators, custodians, logistic service providers, and custom brokers to be a part of a safe and secure facilitation trade program. Well, how did the Authorized Economic Operator Program come into being? When the incident of 9/11 happened, countries all over the world had realized that a secure trade network and a secure supply chain has to be there in order to protect itself for further terrorist activity. In order to achieve the aim of a secure trade facilitation, the SAFE framework of standards was established in the year 2005, which acted as a pillar for the AU program, which meant business to customs partnership for secure facilitation of trade. Now, who is an authorized economic operator or an AU? So, any business entity who is involved in the movement of goods internationally, who has fulfilled all the compliances of the customs laws and has also fulfilled the World Customs Organization safe framework of standards, can be said as an authorized economic operator. And an authorized economic operator also gets a certificate from the Directorate of International Customs, which grants them the certification and allows them to get the benefits of the AU. The Authorized Economic Operator Program was first introduced in India in the year 2011, and then it was implemented in the year 2016. The AU program in India for importers and exporters is classified into three categories. First is AU Tier 1, then is AU Tier 2, and then is AU Tier 3. For logistic service providers, warehouse operators, custom brokers, and terminal operators, there is the AU LO program, which is also called the AU Logistic Operator Program. Now, the AU Tier 1 and Tier 2 both are valid for 3 years, while the AU Tier 3 and AU LO are valid for 5 years. Now, you may be asking me the question that whether an importer and exporter can directly apply for AU Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3. Well, let me answer this. Any importer or exporter can apply for either Tier 1 or Tier 2 directly. But for applying for Tier 3 status, they need to have and maintain the AU Tier 2 status for at least 2 years. What are the eligibility criteria to be met in order to be part of the Indian AU program? Well, your company should have been established in India. It should be into custom related activities. It should have filed at least 25 custom shipments in the previous financial year. In order to be a part of the AU program, the entity or the importer and exporter would need to fulfill certain compliances, which include the general compliances, legal compliances, financial compliances, business partner security details, safety and security of the entity, transport and commercial records, and security plans of the company or the entity, along with the process maps that are being followed, and various other documentations which would be required in order to be a part of the AU program. Well, why should you opt for the AU program in India? There are various benefits to it for importers and exporters and the logistic operators as well. I would just like to highlight some of them. You get the reduction in bank guarantee, you get direct port delivery, you get the deferred payment of duty, and you also get higher facilitation of your goods at a very faster rate than normal importers and exporters. Plus, you also get the security that your goods will be facilitated at a much better rate than other goods. If you're an MSME importer and exporter, I would like to tell you that as per the recent notification released by the Honorable Government of India, MSME importers and exporters would have a bit of reduced compliance and would be facilitated at a faster rate than the normal importers and exporter applications filed for the AU program. Now, what this means is that the Honorable Government of India is promoting MSMEs for importers and exporters in order to provide them higher opportunities for facilitating and securing global trade. So there are some points that I think need some clarification. Well, first, I think you might be asking me the question that whether the AU is a mandatory program or is a voluntary program. So the AU is a voluntary program. Secondly, you might be asking me that whether the AU is valid to a particular state or it is valid all over India. So the AU is valid all over India. How AC can help you? AC can help you in filing the AU application and obtaining the AU certification from the department by assisting you in the compliances as well as the documentation which need to be filed for the processing of the AU application. Also, it would assist the company in expediting its application process as well as representation before the customs department in order to successfully achieve the goal of obtaining AU certification. This was all about the AU program in a nutshell. If you have any concerns or queries, you can comment below. And if you want to contact us regarding the AU program, the contact details have been mentioned in the description. For more such knowledgeable videos, you can subscribe to our channel. Thank you.